Okay, everybody. So this is something that's totally new to me, and really something different that we throwing out here. So this is our community meeting, right? So in today's community meeting, just starting out for the first one, we got to push the portrait of a graduate, right? This is something that every Davis student, this is what we're trying to mold you into being, and some qualities of a graduate that we want you guys to have. We want you to be a positive contributor, a clear communicator, a self-advocate, a critical thinker, and then we want you to be courageous. So in today's video, that's exactly what I'm talking about. We starting with kind of that first point about being a positive contributor, right? And kind of under that positive contributor is the first sub point, which is to contribute meaningfully to a group, to make a meaningful group contribution. And here's what that looks like. You know what? During COVID, I can tell you this, the one thing that I've improved on a whole lot is my cooking has gotten exponentially better. Why? Because I spend a lot of time in the kitchen learning how to cook. Some of y'all say you spend a lot of time eating too. So I get that. I think Tyron might say something like that. But nevertheless, I spend a lot of time in the kitchen cooking, watching cooking shows, just learning how to improve my craft. And the one thing that's unique about cooking is I kind of learned, like, one of the basic things that you do to build a great sauce is that you always got to start with some garlic, with some chopped onion, and with some chopped green pepper. You know what I mean? Because each one of those vegetables, garlic is more of an herb. The herbs and vegetable, it brings a unique flavor into the game, whatever it is that you're trying to create. So that's the meaningful contribution, right? Because here's the reality, man. If green peppers just tasted like onion, then whatever it is that you're trying to make, it's just going to be overpowered with just a strong onion flavor. And you need balance, right? So it's having that garlic, right? Having that onion, having that green pepper. Each one of those individual flavors brings something to the entire group, right? And that's just like you. When you're in your classes, listen, your voice must be heard, right? You have a contribution to make. It doesn't matter if you feel like the other guy, well, this guy's smarter than me, and, you know, that guy's over here, and I'm going to be like him. You know, I'm going to try to do everything that Joe does, or whatever it is. Well, guess what? If you try to do that, then that's just like a green pepper trying to be an onion, man. And the best that you could be if you try to be somebody else is really, even if you master it, how to be just like somebody else. The only thing you could be is a weak Xerox copy of them. That's the best that you could be versus being the best authentic version of you, right? So that's what we're looking for when we start talking about a portrait of a graduate. That's what we're looking for when we asking you to be a positive contributor to the group. Man, be you. Come into the group, whether that be crew, whether that be class, whether that be you at study space and you collaborating on a project, building a boat maybe, doing some work with Cap on the boats or something like that, or hanging out with Mr. Pink and Coach Jermaine at the Foundry with the powerlifting team. You know, come and be the authentic version of you. Nobody's asking you to duplicate anybody else. Nobody's asking you or trying to measure you so that you could be just like somebody else. The only thing that we ask is, hey, man, you come in and you make the best contribution that you can. That's what I'm doing right now with this video as your dean. I'm just trying to add the best contribution that I possibly can in an effort, right, to be a positive contributor to the staff that I'm a part of, to the administrative staff that I'm a part of, to the faculty that I'm a part of, and to this Davis community of learners that I'm a part of too. I'm just trying to be the best version, the best authentic version of me. So that's it for me, man. Listen, that's your whole community meeting for today. If you follow the end of this video, it's going to be a question at the end, an Ed puzzle. You answer that question, check out the next video. We good for Wednesday, man. Hey, y'all take care. It's Mr. Pink. Again, your dean.